Hey people, it's Fresh Mark Centre with another fresh review, aka Zest for Life. Sorry about the wonky camera angle. I'm actually covering up too much mess around the house because I'm running late for an important date, whatever. So let's go straight into it with fresh, musky, sweet and relaxing scents. The first one in the long list of, actually, well, it's going to be a list of 8, but I'm going to shorten it down to 5 and get straight to the best powdery musky scent that I own, Amberpoor Hom by Prada. This is the granddaddy of a lot of musky powdery scents in the modern age that have followed this suit. And they start with some cardamom, a little bit of orange blossom. It has a nice bit of myrrh and saffron in the base. There is vanilla here. Geranium keeps it minty, musky, sweet. There is a relaxing, that orange blossom creates a relaxing note, but it opens with some mandarin. It's never a fruity perfume. It's just a light, airy blue musk perfume. Very relaxing, soft, great for formal occasions and business wear. If you want to project an air of a rich, some people say it smells like a rich imperial leather soap bar, but I think that's actually quite a basic statement because imperial leather has more of a waxy sort of smell and slightly more bitter and the like, but this has a more rounded, slightly minty geranium, and the myrrh gives it a resinous sweetness that is definitely apparent in the end with the musk, vetiver, saffron, and that sweetness of myrrh with vanilla mingles fantastically towards the end of Amberpoor Hom. Next fragrance in the line is Prada, let me try and remember, Iris Decidera. So this is a neroli perfume. This has a very soft lemony musk feel, slightly tart lemon, which means it smells like lemon tart. Well, you know, you get a Bakewell tart. It's slightly syrupy, sweet, zesty, like a lemon tart. So I've got that tart note. It has the powder note as well, which almost smells like a bakery flan base. So it's powdery, musky, slightly sweet, crumbly almost, because it's very effervescent with the neroli. The notes listed over here is iris, woods, bois de cedar, cedar woods, neroli, incense, which is the myrrh, and benzoin. I think the benzoin comes on as a soft warmth, which is similar or akin to a neatly pressed white linen shirt. So it's a very clean, soft, slightly cotton-like in the winter time, and in the summer the sweetness comes out slightly to give a slight warmth with the neroli, to never be too overpowering, just effervescent and very soft and relaxing. Prada Iris Decidera, another classic from Prada that will never go out in style. Moving on to another brand, Manse. Yes, you've heard me talk about this before. This brand, De Italy, is basically a supercharged Tier de Hermes Eau Fraiche, or Tres Fraiche, I think it's called. This has juicy mandarin, sweet orange, zesty mandarin. It's got a full blast of all these orange notes, and then that mixes with almost like a Tom Ford grey vetiver-esque vetiver. Very classy, very soft, effervescent and sweet. Has a little bit of cardamom and neroli in it to make it green and aromatic. Definitely one to go to because that longevity is about 9 hours. Next one is Yardley Gentleman Classic. Now, people don't talk about this that much, but it is a very soft and enveloping cardamom, wildflower and white chocolate. Only 3 notes apparently, but the wildflower is a slightly bitter bitter, fresh, white floral with some cyclamen notes, almost like blue flowers. So let's spray it on and see what we get quickly. So on initial spray, it's very cheap perfume actually, £15 for 100 ml, but the bitterness of this perfume subsides like a niche perfume almost. So it's not bitter or anything for a long time. It's not noticeably cheap or anything, but that bitterness is melded with the green cardamom, which is very green, fresh, slightly dry aromatic tone, dry green aromatic tone. And then that's mixed with the softness of white chocolate from the base, but you wouldn't notice it. And then the wildflower plays up the softness, the green creamy softness of cardamom and white chocolate. It has a soft, spicy, fresh touch. Then there's a blue flower, which is effervescent and slightly cloudy. And then there's a white floral aspect, which is almost like orange blossom in the middle. So that is the wildflower, I'd say. It's sort of like a mixture of 3 different flowers. It's a fantasy note, but I think it contains those sort of flowers. So something cloudy, sweet, slightly spicy, and then soft with the orange blossom, white chocolate, and green aromatic, slightly dry cardamom note. It actually inspired me when I was drinking some cardamom tea in the morning to actually make a fragrance review based on cardamom fragrances, but it went into a musky fragrance because, well, I don't want to put myself into a box. I just like the musky fragrances today. The last one is a cardamom fragrance, however, by Dolce Gabbana, Velvet Oriental Musk. That's the one. And it has a very noticeable cardamom, a very nice musk, a clean, let's spray it on because I love this, a clean green sour Nagamotho wood in the base. So it stays green, musky, slightly sour, woody, fresh, with some vetiver in the base. It's sweet on the top note with the saffron. It has some sort of resinous note in it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it does have vetiver in it. So it's green with the Nagamotho wood and cardamom. There's a musky note, saffron. And I feel that the mixture of sour, sweet, and spicy freshness in this perfume with the airy musk note in the base, which reminds me of Dior Addict, which is a lady's perfume, which has night jasmine. But the musky note in this is fantastic, and I think it's a winner. Definitely check this one out if you want a sweet, musky, and slightly relaxing perfume with a green, fresh, and natural edge to it. Dolce Gabbana Velvet Oriental Musk is a fantastic date night scent. You wear it formally, you can wear it formally, but I think it would be a little bit too sensual maybe for formal wear. But it is a very clean scent if you like cardamom and cedar wood based scents, which are quite spicy, green, fresh, and airy in their musky tone, sort of like a souped up Y by Yves Saint Laurent with a cardamom note, let's say. That is the closest I can describe it in terms of similar terms, but this is really quite a unique fragrance. So all of these fragrances are fantastic cardamom fragrances. Some of them don't have cardamom, they have more of a musky soft tone. The only one that doesn't have cardamom in this list is this one, but I think that the Prada Iris de Cidre, it has a certain soft quality that makes it unique in its own right, and Redolescence is right to recommend it in its unique soft and enveloping characteristics. So fantastic recommendation by Redolescence. Thank you very much for all of your support in the comments. Please subscribe if you like this channel and these videos, and make your comments known in the section for any more videos or what you'd like to see in the future. Stay free and stay fresh.